Hey guys, welcome back. This is Candy of Candy Sprinkle MTG, bringing you our third video of high-powered Commander. We really hope you enjoy the gameplay, and as always, go ahead and like, follow, subscribe on Twitch, YouTube, all of our social medias. We super appreciate it. And until we see you again, this is Time and Round. Mittens, what you got for us?
Let's go.
Tivit, Pillar of Secrets. I try to poop out all my favorite artifacts. Yeah, there's 2 combos. Oh, and a bunch of big dumb permanents.
I am playing Tayam, the Luminous Enigma, Abzan stacks with a really cool combo. Dakota will remember this. Are you? So we're gonna do a lot of stuff with counters and making a bunch of mana and doing the thing. Dakota, what you got?
I'm playing Kenny G. I took the basis for the like CEDH Polytyrant list and kind of toned it down a little bit. Only creature is Hullbreaker Horror and Kenrith. And Kenrith has all the answers if Hullbreaker Horror goes away. I'm either going to beat you to death with Kenrith, find one of my win cons, or get Hullbreaker and make everybody hate me. It's kind of cool.
I'm playing Vaevictis. This is John Spin the Wheel of Misfortune, baby.
Alright, boyos, we all got starting hands?
Yes.
Ready, set, break.
Oui, madame.
There, go.
My
Yeah, like-
Kenrith group hug deck is probably at minimum a 5 or a 6, and I give people free stuff until I beat their ass with Kenrith.
We're gonna go ahead and crack for a Bayou. That Bayou is gonna get me an Avacyn's Pilgrim, which is a mana dork that taps for white, and I will pass the turn.
I'm gonna play this Mana Crypt and tap it for 2, and play this Soul Ring, and then play a white-green fetch land and fetch blue-green mana untapped and pass turn.
Bayou.
We fetching, boys.
Boys!
Oh, mind the spacebar. Keep it holy.
Right? Thank you.
Candy haunts me in my dreams. Sometimes I wake up and I think I see her in the darkness, just whispering, "Mind the spacebar. Keep it holy."
It's not a dream.
Terrifying. She drove all the way to fucking Illinois just to whisper that to me in my sleep over and
Right.
over again. It's like the Dexter episode where he falls asleep learning French. She just
It's
wants
like-
it to be in my mind at all
If
times.
you hear that like thumping noise, she's like in the closet with a candy cane baseball. She's just like doing the tap, tap, tap. Yeah, did you press spacebar recently? Yeah, you better.
Spacebar doesn't look very worn out. It's like you don't even touch that button. You should maybe touch that button more often, huh?
It's a muffin
Right?
button.
I think we're lucky if we see Candy in our dreams. Oh, yes! Thank you, Potato.
Oh my god, get out of here, you little teacher's pet.
Hey, shut up, Rio.
Okay, yeah, okay.
I wish Potato was
I'm
like
assuming-
Tinker's
Potato
pet.
is a national treasure, okay?
Yeah.
To
You're just mad 'cause
so
Potato's
the
not loving
house
on you.
been Open and I want to make sure this resolves.
Yep.
I'm getting a Soul Ring. I will
Okay.
draw the Soul Ring turn, and then we'll immediately crack
Yep.
Bloodstain Fetch, go find Underground Sea, and cast.
You got it.
Yeah, he's
That's
passing.
Right here.
Sorry, I was supposed to cast this. My bad.
Oh, Scrack.
I did have a card in hand. I forgot that I had it.
Let's go ahead and play a City of Brass as my land for turn. Elsa
Just for
Shadow.
the fun of it.
It's a mana dork that makes black mana, but it hurts me. We're gonna go ahead and tap Avacyn's Pilgrim, and we're gonna stick a Deafening Silence. Deafening Silence
So
says
that's
that,
one.
yep, each player
Non-creature
cannot
spell.
cast more than one non-creature spell a turn.
That's a really weird way to say you get a 2/2 bird.
Swan song, eh?
Does not like.
I'm gonna spawn song. I'm trying to go fast and eat ass, fam. I can't cast one non-creature spell per turn.
Okay. Yeah, I have a
Get a
bird.
bird.
Woo, pass.
Honk!
So have I ever talked to you guys about how much I absolutely hate geese?
Oh, Crypt. Odds are in my favor.
No,
Weren't there
I
geese at your wedding?
no.
Kenny G. We're doing it live.
I cast the Bird's Paradise and an Elvish Mystic.
Mhm.
He's so cool. He's mystical.
One
That's the
ring?
word.
The One Ring.
So he tutored for Ram because he had.
Oh, draw a card.
Draw this
Oh,
card.
potato! How do you? I'm like legitimately surprised you don't have a playmat of just Candy's face going like.
Don't worry, I'll get you one. We're gonna lose 2. We're gonna go ahead and cast
That's
Tayam.
from-
Other
I
creatures
control
I
my
control
life level.
ETB with a Vigilance counter. For 3 mana,
That
I can
sucks.
remove 3 counters from creatures I control. Mill 3 cards and then return a permanent card, CMC 3 or less, from my graveyard to the battlefield. I would like to activate this Bloodstain Mire. I'm gonna put a Triumph out and I'm gonna pass the turn.
Are you passing?
I said pass the turn, so yes.
Did she say? Oh man, my
P the
deaf.
T?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're deaf.
She did say pass the turn.
Woo! Boy, these headphones are quiet.
Yeah.
I need like subtitles for real life.
We're just gonna Crypt. Odds are in my favor. No, they're not. Take 3. 34.
Hey.
Draw this card. That is, in fact, a land. Those are cool. I would like to Steam Vents and Shock. 32. Go to combat. Candy. 5 commander. Pass turn.
Play my land, crack it, get a Taiga, attempt to cast my commander.
Oh, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I will pass if he resolves. I will pass
5
if he
Kenny.
doesn't resolve.
1 Dragon has arrived. I will draw for turn.
Man, I'm a smart guy.
Are you?
You're a smart guy.
I put Morag in here. Oh boy.
Let's activate ring. Draw 2. Oh my. Where has the mana gone?
Have you checked your
Nope.
hands?
Nope.
But the secondary check is...
Debated.
God, I'm so good.
1 floating. Activate spell rack.
For how
I
many?
think it's gonna be 4.
Wow, now your whole hand? What, you like some of the cards in your hand or something? What are they? You want to tell us?
Okay, so 4. Oh, God. Alright.
That's a
I don't
good
know if
noise.
it's good or bad for us.
What have I done?
It's
Alright,
concerning,
land
I'll tell
drop?
you that much.
Yep, yep.
it's permanent for Dragon Daddy.
Vaevictis? Yes. I have a feeling he's not going to be able to swing. You put them back in any order. Before you put them back, you see everything, yeah. Did you miss a land drop?
But I've missed 2 land drops. The Jukabog.
Oh, I mean,
Oh,
I
there's
could have
Elmire.
one song and a fetch. You could target yourself.
I could target myself, couldn't I?
Yeah, you could. That'd solve your conundrum. No bad feels.
That's all I can do. My hand's at 7. I'll pass
Alright,
it.
I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna draw this card. We're gonna play a land for turn. It's gonna be a Nixos, Shrine to Nyx. Let's
it
go
in
ahead
your
and play Guardian Project.
I'll allow it.
Guardian Project says that whenever a non-token creature ETBs under my control, if it didn't have the same name as another creature I control or in my graveyard, I get to draw a card.
Relentless Rat, so bad.
I'm gonna play a Kyrian Feeder.
That's probably fine.
Lose a life to do it. I'm gonna draw a card, and then it's going to ETB. Ooh, I'll do it this way like a smart person.
I was about to say,
It's gonna ETB with a Vigilance counter. Then we're gonna do it again. Play an Esper Sentinel.
oh man, I liked it way better when you didn't cast them. So he gets Vigilance, draw a card.
Then I am tapped out, and I will pass the turn.
On your end step, I would like to pay a black and cast Entomb. How do we feel about that?
Bad for us.
Can I draw for that Entomb?
No.
Sorry, I've been stumbling. I cannot help you here.
Surprise! Hullbreaker Horror goes to my graveyard. I swear to God, I saw a blue card on top when I picked up my deck, and I was like, I swear to fucking God, if I just tutored the thing that's on top of my library again. Right. Yeah. The big ol' nasty fish. I've got 1 floating from Crypt, 2, 3, blue. Kenny G is going to draw a card. And then I'm going to go to my turn. Crypt. Odds are in my favor. No, they're not. I take 3. Next time I'm going to say like even Steven or something. It's going to bolt me anyway. I'm going to draw this card. How about we fuck around and find out with an Underground Sea and pass the turn with more open mana than God. It's fine. It's just winning on the stack.deck. Interact with me, daddy. I see the blue player eyeing his hand as soon as I said that. He's got counter magic. He's got counter magic.
Cradle.
Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah? Fuck. I
No,
practiced that a
no,
lot.
I don't like it. I don't want it. No,
That sounds like a lie.
not in my good Christian EDH.
Oh, man, you're about to have a bad time.
I'm going to
Klaus?
cast Clouth, the Unrivaled Ancient. Whenever I attack, I generate mana equal to the power amongst creatures I control in any combination of colors. They don't drain as space
Wow.
at step's end, and then I can only use them to cast spells. Go to combat step.
Oh,
Am I
fuck
good to
yeah.
go to?
Yeah, go to combat, daddy.
Okay. We
Shit.
will swing Vaevictis at Mittens and Clouth at Candy. So
What's your targets?
okay, so targets will be Mittens you can pick because you're behind. Candy you can also pick.
Okay.
Dakota.
It's sack, not destroy, correct?
It is Sack. I think I'll choose Kenny.
We'll do the thing and activate Kenny targeting Hullbreaker.
Can't stop it.
Can't stop, won't stop. Crack and make the booty drop.
We're a battle bot, and I get 4 little dinglings.
Then-
Gala
Gross and grip.
Okay, so Corrosion Grip stays on top. I have a Goldspan Dragon, which comes into play. Second main phase.
And how much is you were sending at me with Klaus for what, 4?
Yeah, he's a 4. You have 10 mana floating. I am casting Atali, Primal Conquer. He says when he enters the battlefield, if this resolves, Each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they hit a non-link card, and then I may cast each card exile this way, and then they put the rest of the the rest of the cards are just exiled forever.
K-grip.
K-grip is there, so then I will flip until I hit a L's Deep
It'll be
Shadow.
really good for you. I think you're gonna like you're gonna love the way you look.
I promise.
Go bananas, real.
What you got, Candy?
Delighted
Okay, so I
halfway.
cast Delighted, I cast L's Deep Shadow.
K-grip me, daddy.
I don't want to pop anything. I will
Guardian
cast Demonic
Project.
Tutor. K-grip will be exile, Demonic will be graveyard. I will pay the extra for the Demonic cast.
Or Esper, yeah.
I didn't put tutors in this deck for a fucking reason. We're gonna get that card, cast the Sensei's 20 top, and pass.
That sounds like something you would do. It's so cool though, the synergy with like you swinging your commander and then like I reveal something that I don't put into play, so you can gauge your odds for a tally off that. That's some good
Yeah.
synergy right there.
KCI, I have an Esper. Ooh,
I don't like that.
scroll.
Do you have something to say about it?
No, not really.
Okay, yeah, you got
Until I feel like it.
Come on, you gotta jund them out, remember?
fly
Alright.
like a butterfly, sting like a butt.
Float like a butterfly and sting like one IP.
Is Lantern good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lantern's
yeah.
good.
I'll allow it. Shit, I would have K-gripped that, but somebody stole it.
What a
That's
jerk.
true. What a jerk. Touch his big old butthole and make it twerk.
Okay. Okay. I'm here for it.
The mono blue creature is better statted than the red creature.
A Hullbreaker Horror doesn't make any fucking sense. Okay, we already had Tidespout Tyrant, and TSP was like a whole thing. And that was an 8 mana 5/5 flying. This is a 7 mana 7/8 flash can't be countered. Is that a threat right now?
So when
Does he win with that
that's
right
not
now?
If he sacks his whole board, he can't cast Tivit.
I don't care.
Well, here's what I can do. I can sack Karkland Ironworks, 2 tokens, a Mirror Battlesphere, a Scroll Rack, then untap and cast Tivit, because I have Soul Ring, Chromatic Lantern,
Oh,
and 3
man.
lands. It can allow me to win if there's no interaction.
Dakota, you got responses?
No.
But with Dakota's Hullbreaker, this is my only play. Otherwise, I would prefer to try to interact with him. 'cause when he
I have
untaps
nothing on the
Hullbreaker,
time sieve.
Yeah, I mean, the time see results.
I will move to activate Time Sieve, sacking Karkland Ironworks, 2 tokens, a Mirror Battlesphere, 4, and a Scroll. And I have an extra turn on the stack. These 2 are in the graveyard.
I mean, I could destroy the time see, but it's like, what's the point?
Can you?
I have a Besieger, but it's like,
You probably should, though. Make me make plays. That leaves you tapped out and you can't interact with Hullbreaker.
do we want the game to end now, or do we want to keep going? It's
We
your
can
call.
do one more
Play it out.
round.
All right, I will attempt to Besieger your thing when you activate it.
Time Sieve is in the Grumpus.
And you get
Yep,
a land.
and you get a
basic
land.
type.
Basic or just any?
Basic
whatever.
type.
There we go. That's good enough.
Okay, so you get a Tundra. Then you go to your next turn and cast Schmivit.
Maybe not.
We'll figure it out.
Figure it out, Mettens. God, jeez.
Gee willikers.
Who let this man have hair so luscious?
Weird thumb out of your ass. Figure it out.
Give your balls a tug, tit fucker.
So untap, draw. So the best I can do is
If you cast Tivit, at least you give him a target for Hullbreaker that makes him use his mana.
and if people can draw 8 cards, I could kill Hullbreaker.
You're the worst. I regret giving you the word.
Yeah, that's all I can do. I cast Tivit, I say treasure.
How many cards in hand?
So many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
So,
6.
just so many.
Can I have a clue?
Yes. Oh my god, get a clue.
Whatever you want, I don't mind.
3 treasures. And 2 clears.
And then?
Honestly, I'm not really worried about him now that he's got all his stuff blown up. I'm more worried about Candy because she's got enough counters to start activating, and she can just randomly activate and jackpot off the top and do a win con.
What? No,
Don't
no,
check
no,
us.
no, no, no.
Good heavens! Why don't you get the smoking mess? The distractions. Been a good butler. I didn't pay you enough, and I won't pay you now.
Pass.
Alright, I'm gonna untap.
With a Thopter Foundry out.
Cast a thought defender.
Uh-huh. Alright, I'm gonna untap. Upkeep. I'm gonna draw this card.
One of the Gallagrators, by the way.
No, it's
Is
whenever
that entry
another.
from- No, but Guardian Project when it enters.
Oh, no, I didn't. So I drew. That was for
Just draw-
Guardian
just draw
Project.
another.
This will be
Yeah,
for
yeah.
turn. Excuse me.
Sorry, I
Thank you.
forgot to bring it up.
No, it's okay. You're good. My cards. I'm stupid. Land for turn is going to be Polluted Delta. We are going to activate, and we are going to go ahead and get a land.
It'd be really cool if you could draw extra cards.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
It'd be so cool of you if you could
It'd
find
be
a way
really
to do that.
cool if you did, buddy. Look how red his face is. He's so ready to just like, wham!
I know
We'll
it's
get
hard
a-
to draw 8, but he'd be a lot cooler.
It'd be a lot cooler if you did.
Actually, someone only needs to draw 7.
Alright. We
Real
are going to go ahead and tap for a green, and I would like to
Sus.
cast an Elvish Mystic. So a bunch of things are going to happen
Wow.
here.
Wow, I bet you would. Rude. A mana dork on turn 5?
So this is going to ETB. It's going to get a Vigilance counter. I'm going to draw a card, and then I have a trigger from
Okey-dokey.
Gallagher's.
We're gonna go ahead and just flash that right on in.
Oh my god.
I'm going to put a 1/1 counter on Gallagrators. So you have an
What do you
ETB.
want to kill? I got a Birds of Paradise Ignoble.
I have a Hullbreaker.
I'm gonna mark 1 point of damage on Hullbreaker Horror.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Okay.
we're climbing steep hills today, aren't we?
You do have a little orc friend.
Aw, he's adorable. Meat is back on the menu. Look at him go.
And we're going to tap 1
He's a little
here.
shit.
I would like to cast a Findhorn Elves.
Uh-huh.
Did you draw all your dorks?
Don't
All
worry
right.
about
How many
it.
dorks do you have? 1, 2, 3, 4.
Don't worry about
She's got at least
it.
3 more here. We all agreed to play.
So Vigilance counter. I'm going to draw from Guardian Project.
Yeah.
Bang, 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 bang.
And then
Choose any of
Gallagrators is going to put a tapped treasure token into play. And then I am going to activate Nykthos. I'm losing another life for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green. I would like to...
Spend the circus on value.
We're going to put an activation on the stack. And we're going to remove this 1/1 counter, this Vigilance counter, and this Vigilance counter. Sure. Doesn't particularly
Yep.
matter. In response to activation, I'm going to hold priority. I would like to cast an Enlightened Tutor.
Oh.
Oh.
I would like to search my library for an artifact or enchantment card.
Is that your last... How much mana do you have up?
I have 4 green mana floating and an activation on the stack.
Yeah, Enlighten's fine.
Enlightened Tutor's good?
Yep.
Cool.
Oh yes. Skull Clamp.
No.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. We're going that route. Okay.
What?
God damn it, Mins! Why did you have to cast Time Sieve? This would have saved us in 2 ways.
I'm going to put an Ashnod's Altar on top of my library. It allows me to sacrifice a creature to flip colorless mana.
I mean, we're all Spider-Manning with like guns to each other's heads right now, right?
There's an infinite.
No, not yet. You're right. You absolutely
I have
right.
infinite colorless mana.
Move to resolve Tayam's ability.
No.
All right. So Time's ability on the stack. We're good.
Yep. So I'm
Yep.
going to mill Ashnod's Altar, Guardian of Faith, and a Demonic Tutor, and we're going to go ahead and return an Ashnod's Altar to the battlefield. 3 counters, and we're going to go down to 1 green mana floating, and we are going to spin the wheel once more. Any interactions before I go ahead and do that?
Go nuts.
Sweet. We're going to mill an Eldritch Evolution, a Beseju Who Endures, and a Gaddock. We are going to think about my life choices here. We are going to return Gaddock to the battlefield. Gaddock is going to enter with a Vigilance counter. Guardian Project is going to trigger. I'm going to draw a card.
Mark 1 point of damage on Galaxy.
Whoa, buddy. I'm now sorry that I reminded
It's so
you.
obvious you're not going to get to 8.
We are going to go ahead and sacrifice this burb to Ashnod's Altar. We're going to make some mana. We're going to go to 3 mana in the pool. We're going to down to 1 colorless floating, and I would like to cast a Bloom Tender. Oh, I gain 2 life at some point as well from Gallagrators.
Alright,
So,
so-
Vigilance counter, trigger draw, Guardian Project.
Mark another point of damage on Galaxy.
We're going to be responding to this stack.
Draw your card first, though.
So we draw the card. You are attempting to target
Damage on the
Galaxy.
stack.
Yep, damage on the stack. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to sacrifice this Findhorn Elves to Ashnod's Altar to make mana. I am then going to sacrifice Elvish Mystic to Carrion Feeder for a counter. Then we're going to use the floating here and the 3 counters to spin the wheel. We're going to mill an Arid Mesa, a Cavern of Souls, and a Gaia's Cradle. We are going to go ahead and return Gaia's Cradle to the battlefield. Still in response to the army target, we are going to go ahead and sacrifice Gaddock to Ashnod's Altar to float 2 colorless. Just as a aside, you will not amass from that
That's,
one.
the trigger's gone.
Yep. Okay, let's think. What is the best thing I can do here? Oh! Duh. Reading the card explains the card. We're gonna go
So
ahead
I'd
and
be
make 1,
cold.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 green. So we have 7 green, 2 colorless floating. I am going to go down to 1 colorless floating and 5 green. And I would like to cast an Eternal Witness.
Uh-oh.
When it ETBs, I may return target card from my graveyard to my hand.
Do you have any colored mana floating?
I have 5 green in my pool.
Rough.
Then you'll also draw a card, and then I will get a trigger.
She can stack it so she doesn't draw until after she declares targets and gets the thing. And
Yeah, they're both
shit.
ETBs.
So what are you? I mean, it's resolving, right?
So
So what are
she's-
you entering and targeting?
We are going to target Eldritch Evolution. Going to return to my hand.
Yeah, I'm tapped out. All I've got is the Bowmaster.
And you have a
Okay,
target
right.
from Bowmaster?
Carrion Feeder.
I have to draw from Guardian Project in order to give you the trigger.
The target should certainly be. She has Ashnod's, which means if she Eldritch Evolution any of the 2 drops, she can get Luminous Broodmoth. That goes infinite. Right now, it's anything except Carrion Feeder. So it's like Eternal Witness, Bloom Tender, the Gallagrators. Those are all
guess
2.
Just hit Bloom Tender then.
I will
No,
respond by sacking it to altar for mana. Alright. Stack is empty. We are going to go down to 2 colorless mana floating, 3 green. I'm going to play an Eldritch Evolution. As an additional cost, I'm going to sacrifice Galagrators. Eldritch Evolution says that I search my library for a creature card CMC X or less, where X is 2 plus the sacrificed creature's CMC. In this case, it is 2. I can search for a creature up to 4. Put that card onto the battlefield, shuffle my library, and exile Eldritch Evolution.
Pact
of Negation. Uh-huh. Okay.
Well, it's not exiled.
It is not exiled. It is back in grave. You are correct.
I'm gonna make you go through the hoops if you're gonna try to go for the win.
Yeah. Did I get to draw from Pact of Negation? That's the first non-creature spell you played this turn?
Yes, go for it.
Trigger Bowmaster.
Bowmaster will target Eternal Witness.
Okay, we will respond. Put 2 counters on Carrion Feeder. We will then go down to 2 green in our pool, removing the 3 counters in total to spin the wheel on top of target on Eternal Witness. Heroic Intervention, Mana Gorger Hydra, and a Worldly Tutor. We will return Galagrators. That is going to come in with a Vigilance counter, and I have a draw trigger from Guardian Project.
Have we resolved the Eternal Witness target with...
Not yet. I'm over top of it with the Tayam activation. That got Galagrators, which triggered.
I will target Carrion Feeder with the trigger.
So this is in my hand. You're targeting here. I will respond, sacrificing Esper Sentinel to Carrion Feeder, giving it a +1/+1 counter. And then down to target on Eternal Witness, we will sack to altar to make mana. So we will go to 4 mana in the pool. I am quickly running out of options.
If you want some good news, I can just about kill everyone on my turn.
Arbor, cast from hand. You know, you could have killed Hullbreaker Horror like 9 times over at this point. Just saying.
No, I could have killed it once, but it was a line that didn't exist. It was like a trillion cards that no one thought you were going to draw.
We're going to ETB with a Vigilance counter. Galagrators is going to get a 1/1 counter. I have a trigger from Guardian Project to draw.
Target Hullbreaker.
We are going to go ahead and use our 3 mana floating, and we're going to remove Le counters, leaving a 1/1 counter on Galagrators. Let me get out of here. I'm so done with you.
Get out of here.
Heart of the cards, Yugi.
Oh, Heart of the cards.
Null Rod, Aura Shards, and
What'd
an
you call me?
Overgrown Tomb. I don't think I can get there, which is very unfortunate for me. I did play a land for turn, didn't I? I mean, I got Gaia's Cradle off the... No, I did. Did I?
I don't think you did. You played the freebie.
I played the freebie, but I think I intentionally did not play a land for turn. Don't think I can come up with another counter. I mean, I don't have it, so I'll go ahead and pass.
Draw this card. Play a Temple Guard. I'm gonna cast Chromox, which is gonna pick up Mana Crypt.
Deflecting Spot?
Changing target to...
Hullbreaker.
It's
This one
funny.
it shouldn't really matter.
Pick up Hullbreaker. Mana Crypt goes back to hand. Chromox enters. Imprints nothing. Crypt had 2 mana floating. Recast Crypt. Tap it. Soul Ring. 2 mana floating. Blue. Cast Hullbreaker and pass.
Okay, I'm gonna turn, look at the top 3. We're gonna go to my turn and draw this card. Tap Cradle for 7, 8. We're gonna cast Wolfgar. It's 3 mana floating. He says attacking triggers are triggered twice. So we cast him. We have 5, 7, 8, 8 minus 5. That's 3 floating. Tap for 2 more. Cast Senegos. God of Rebels.
Gross.
So go to combat. I will target Vaevictis with Xenagos. On attack, we will swing Vaevictis at Dakota. We'll swing Atali at Mittens and Clouth and Goldspan at Candy. On attack, triggers will be make 2 treasures from Goldspan, make the fuck ton of mana from Clouth. Vaevictis will target, it's going to be Orcish Bowmasters and like a whatever token.
You want to hit the critter or the clue?
The Clue and Orcish, I get 2 triggers from because of Wolfgar.
Okay.
And then Candy will target your taps, treasure, and whatever you want.
Hullbreaker.
And no, whatever you want is also fine.
Chromox.
My targets would be the 2 artifacts, so I get a Great Henge.
So, Devoted Druid and Promise of
Like,
Boon Ray.
You have Promise of Boon Ray on your fucking top.
Command Tower. Whirlwind of Thought.
Please let me know when I have priority.
Oh, I love that question for you. So I get Psy plus Grim Monolith.
Okay, so how the hell did you get those 2 off the top?
I could. I shuffled.
Because she went through half her deck already.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but it's the top 2 cards.
Yeah, they were right next to each other. Look at that.
I will activate Sensei's Divining Top with Great Henge. So
I will respond to your activation.
Sure.
I would like.
There appears to be a distinct lack of bowmasters on the field.
Well, I also
Oh, no one's drawing.
I got rid of Guardian Project either way. I'd like to sacrifice Arbor Elf to Ashnod's Altar.
Activate top again.
That's a mana ability, my dude.
So you still have a trigger from Promise.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So
Yep.
Promise of Boonray, trigger, and you are activating top again.
And I also
I'm gonna
have
start.
14, 36, 44, 68. I have 16.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, we'll stop there. You're responding to Promise of Boonray trigger.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine. You
So,
sack and then you make.
Promise. So sack, and then I make the 4 spirits that are going to ETB with 4 vigilance counters.
Yeah, this is. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Yep, we'll call it there.
So I will present a loop of infinite Tayam activations. I'll mill my deck out and show you the Blood Artist.
Yeah.
That works.
Good fight.
I have a generous gift, but I'm just not gonna. Yeah, I'm cool. with
Oh
it.
my god, do it!
I
had
had
it.
it. I had heroic in my hand the whole time to protect the Hullbreaker if I really needed to, and I
so-
kept looking at stuff, and it's just like, what's the one thing I can respond to that's worth responding to?
I should have just like chosen time. There's like no action
Yeah.
because like time was definitely the target.
Yeah,
That was
it's
good
okay.
shit, though.
I mean, to
I
be
feel like at
fair,
any
I
point
was
that could've been
completely out of it.
anybody's.
I literally just hearted the fucking cards. Those top 2 flips,
Yugi, the heart of the card.
right?
It's at the
Like,
bottom of the ocean.
let's
It's a little
fucking go.
Rich kid.